Who doesn't love dogs? Hey everyone, welcome to the top 10 list. Welcome to my top 10 favorite dog movies. Yes, movies about dogs. Yes, the movie A Dog's Way Home just came out, and I thought I'd celebrate that movie by giving you my top 10 favorite movies that evolve around dogs. Just movies all about dogs and stuff. I gotta do one about cats, because I love cats. But yeah, dogs. I love doggies, and I love movies about doggies. Well, actually, no, I really don't. But there's a lot of fucking terrible movies about dogs. But there's actually quite a few really great hidden gems and just really great popular movies that are about dogs. And I thought I'd just, celebrate some dog movies by giving my top 10 personal favorite dog movies. Alright, let's get to it. And as always for our top 10, let's gotta have your honorable mentions. My honorable mentions are 101 Dalmatians, both the animated and live action, Lassie, Benji, Fox and the Hound, Turner and Hooch, Iron Will, and Balto. Just gonna make the top 10 list, but my top 10 was my number 10. My number 10 is the underrated Don Bluth film, All Dogs Go to Heaven. All Dogs Go to Heaven is a really great, nostalgic film that I loved and grew up with and all that shit, and I love the story of these dogs, and they're going to a heavenly place and stuff. I love these characters. I love the animation. This is Don Bluth. It's not quite the quality of Land Before Time, and American Tail, and Secret of NIMH, but still, it's just so funny. It's just so enjoyable. I love these characters. I love the world building in this film, and just, yeah, the sequel's still a little silly, but I still have sort of soft spot for the sequel, but this one is just so enjoyable, and just, if you love dogs and love colorful cartoon characters, this is a movie definitely for you. Coming in number 9 is Homeward Bound. Yes, The Incredible Journey, Homeward Bound. I actually don't mind the sequel, even though the sequel has a lot of stupid shit. I don't mind it. This one is so good. I love this movie. I grew up with this movie. I had the VHS tape of it. I freaking love it. I love that Michael J. Fox is in the movie as well, and I love Sally Field as the cat, and the way she does the cat voice is so good, so funny. Like, that's such a cat. But I love the dog Shadow. Shadow's like my favorite character. He's like this very old, wise dog and stuff that leads the pack and everything. And it's basically about these 3 dogs that go live on this farm, and they basically escape the farm just so they can go back home to their original owners and stuff. And it's just such a great, awesome journey. The way they go and embark on this journey is so great. A lot of crazy shit happens to them, and yeah, so good, so funny, so enjoyable, and just, I absolutely love this film. Coming in number 8 is Hachi, A Dog's Tale. This movie just rips your heart out. Yes, Hachi is the story about the real story of Hachiko, the dog that was in Japan who had that owner, and the owner died. And he basically waited for that owner at the train station for his owner to come back, and his owner never came back, and that dog sat there for like, 12 years and died at that station. Basically, this is that story. The American version has Richard Gere, and he has this little puppy, and he raises it, and he calls it Hachi. And then one day, he goes to the train station to go to work, and he ends up dying, and then Hachi stays and waits for his owner to come back, and his owner never comes back, and it's so heart-wrenching to watch. Oh, this movie's so good, though. I think this movie was directed by Lasse Hallström, who did A Dog's Purpose, which is a film I didn't love, but this one was really good, really heart-wrenching. I liked the performances of Richard Gere, Joe and Alan, Jason Alexander. All of them gave very good performances, and this movie is just, rips your heart out. Coming in number 7 is This Is the Night, It's a Very Beautiful Night. Yes, Lady and the Tramp. Lady and the Tramp is so good. We are Siamese, that you please. Great movie, love the animation, love the romance between these 2 dogs, just so cute, so adorable. The animation, again, can't brag enough about it. There's not really any villains other than like the Siamese cats and stuff. It's just a simple romance story, simple adventure story about a dog leaving her home and stuff, exploring the outdoors and stuff. And yeah, it's just a very simple, feel-good movie that I always loved watching as a kid, and I still to this day love watching. Coming in number 6 is Frankenweenie. Tim Burton's Frankenweenie, a great stop-motion animated film. This was actually originally Tim Burton's first film, and then he finally made it into a stop-motion animated film, which is so awesome. Victor Frankenstein as a little kid, and he loses his dog, and then his dog, he brings him back to life. It's alive, and stuff, and yeah, the whole town like freaks out, and they think he's a freak, and then his dog needs to be killed and stuff. You can't raise the dead and everything, and just It's such a really cool story with really funny, enjoyable characters, great grim atmosphere like the original Frankenstein story. The black and white works beautifully, the animation's so good. Just, yeah, I love this movie. Coming in number 5 is Best in Show. Yes, Christopher Guest. I love Christopher Guest. When he does his mockumentaries, oh, so good. I loved him in This Is Spinal Tap. I love Waiting for Guffman. Really, really funny movie. This one probably might be his best movie. This movie is so funny. Basically about all these people going to this dog show and stuff, and it's basically about all these dog owners, and they want to be the #1 best dog owner, the best dog trainer and stuff, and it's super good, super funny. I love these characters. I love Matthew Lillard, Fred Lillard. Sorry, Fred Lillard as one of the judges. My God, he's super funny. And yeah, I love mockumentaries, and I love how they're executed. And this one is executed so well and super funny. And yeah, such a great film. Coming in number 4 is, yeah, speaking of more heartbreaking films, 8 Below. 8 Below is so tragic. This takes place in, I think, the Antarctica and stuff, and, oh, it might have been the Arctic, who fucking knows, but Alaska, I don't know. It takes place in one of those places, and basically Paul Walker is in this movie. He has these sled dogs and stuff, and basically when the storm hits and when they all, Bruce Greenwood's character gets sick and stuff, they have to evacuate, but they have to leave the dogs behind, and they find out they can't get their dogs after a year, and basically the movie is about this whole year with all these dogs and how they had to survive and stuff. It's so engaging, such a great story. I love seeing the adventure of these dogs, and I love seeing Paul Walker's story, him trying to find his way back to the dogs. It's so great, so sad, so emotional. Oh, so good. Coming in number 3 is another sad movie, Marley and Me. Marley and Me. Oh my God, what's with dog movies like ripping your hearts out? Oh. Marley and Me is another just simple story. Like, there's no talking dogs in this movie. It's just about this family raising this dog. That's it. Owen Wilson and Jennifer Aniston, they can't have kids yet, so they just buy a little puppy. They name him Marley and stuff. And then it just shows them growing up with this dog and stuff. He's a very problematic dog. He knocks shit over and stuff, but that's what dogs do. Then they have kids and a family, and basically it's just about this family and this dog. That's literally it. There's not much conflict or villains or antagonists or anything. It's just about this family and this dog. And then you get to see the dog die and stuff, because that's what dogs do, and it rips your fucking heart out, and it's just such a simple and very great film, and yeah, I love this movie. Coming in number 2 is last year's Isle of Dogs. Wes Anderson, oh, anytime Wes Anderson does a film, I'm always in for it. This guy can't make a fucking bad movie. And Fantastic Mr. Fox was a great stop-motion animated film, but I think Isle of Dogs is even better. It's funnier, it's more adult, it's so weird, and it's just so quirky, and I love these characters. I love Bryan Cranston in this movie. It's so good. The jokes, the slapstick, the one-liners, the weirdness. I love that it's in Japanese, but there's no subtitles, there's no English, and when it's in English, there's no Japanese subtitles and stuff, because that's kind of how the world works. When you're in Japan, there's not really subtitles in real life and stuff, so I love how the movie feels visceral and real and funny and quirky and weird, and just, it's so Wes Anderson, it's just so great. And my number 1 favorite dog movie is Bolt. Bolt is so fucking awesome. I love this movie. I have a huge soft spot for it. I love John Travolta in the movie as the character Bolt. He's this dog, basically. He's a famous TV dog and stuff. He basically thinks he is the character that he's playing in the television show and stuff. And then he like, basically ends up getting lost and stuff, you know, like a typical dog movie. But he goes on this adventure, and he thinks he has these, like, powers like he has in the show. But then he finds out he's just a TV dog. He's just an actor dog. And then he meets this cat, which is an awesome cat character. Oh, the scenes with the styrofoam, so funny. And basically he has to get back to the TV set and get back to his owner, who's played by Miley Cyrus, who also does a pretty good job. And yeah, I love this movie. I think it's so funny. It's so feel good. It has such great music. And that's not a musical, but the score in this movie is so good. And yeah, I just find this movie delightful, and every time I watch it, it always puts a smile on my face, and yeah, it's my favorite dog movie. So yeah, that's my top 10 favorite dog movies. So in the comment section below, please tell me, what is your favorite dog movie, or what are your top 10 favorite movies that involve around dogs? So give me thoughts and opinions. Comment below, let me know, and as always, for this video, please like, subscribe to the channel, and join the dog side.